Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista. This is Fisher. Welcome to C-Rad. This is the way to use the Mandalorian launching speeder Play-Doh set. So stay tuned.
C-Rad.
Hi, everybody. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. We did a merch news video less than a week ago about the Play-Doh launching speeder Mandalorian Play-Doh set. And it's here because the very next day it became available on Amazon. So I snagged it right away. So we are going to, of course, open up the box, see what's inside, show you how to use it, and of course rate it on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. So Fisher, I am going to have to set you to the side. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Alright, my little dude. Boop. We will see you in a little bit. So as you can see, I have a table set up down here so that we can show you how to use the Play-Doh set. But of course, first we want to open it up and see what's inside. It should include all of these items: the speeder, Mando, Grogu, the little stamp to make his armor, 3 of the little little set things, and some Play-Doh. So hopefully everything's inside of this for me. So yes, everything that is supposed to be inside is inside the playset. It does come with some instructions, and that's pretty much mostly how to put the speeder together and how to use some of the Play-Doh items. I do have my glasses in case I have to read, but it does come with this really cool speeder bike. Super cool. And then there are the front parts of the speeder also. So I was holding the speeder upside down earlier, but then these have to go on some way. So it's this little piece right here, clips into these little holes right here. I was kind of a little backwards, and there is no way to put them on the wrong way because they are little odd shaped. So the odd shapes match up with the odd shape on the part of the speeder. So they just click in those sides. It took a little bit to actually get them to fit in there, but once they went in, they clicked in really easy. So got the speeder bike. We do have the molds. This one is a little trooper, and I had to put my glasses on so I could see the little holes on there. So let me take those back off so I can see what I'm doing. But we've got the little trooper. This looks like it is the hand that does the Darksaber mold, and then this one is for the other Mando hand. Now what's also cool is there are stampers on the outside of these book ones. This one's a Mudhorn skull. This one has a Mando helmet, and then it looks like this one has the Empire symbol. So fun there. There is the little Beskar stamper to make the jacket for Grogu, front and back. So that's pretty cool. Front has the rondelle on it, back is just plain. There is a bag with different Play-Dohs in it. Not a big jar like I thought it was going to be, but this is the silver one. And then there is black, red, and white. And then of course the stars of the show. We've got the Mando. He's pretty cool. His arms are like really bendy floppy. He's a really super cool bendy Mando. He's about 4 inches tall. Super cool. And I know we want to see the baby. Look at little Grogu. He is so cute. And yes, he's got feeties. I love it. And as I was looking at the bottom of him, he's got a little stamper in the bottom, a little mold where you can make a Sorgan frog for him. So that's really cool. We don't have any blue, but if you've got blue Play-Doh, you can do the Sorgan frog for Grogu. He's really cute, guys. He's not as bendy as Mando. His ears do bend. His arms a little bit. He's not as floppy, but he is a good rubber PVC type material. He's super cute. I love his face. Look at his face, guys. But super fun. We're going to play with the Play-Doh, so I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see it a little bit better. So here is everything, guys. Mando can sit on the speeder. There's little holes in the bottom of his feet. And in those little holes, there's little pegs right here on the bottom. So you can stick his feet in the pegs. so he doesn't go flying off the speeder bike. And then there's little spots for his hands here on the top. You can just attach them in there. You got Mando on the speeder bike. And, oh, I didn't even notice, there's a little mold for a jetpack in the back of the speeder bike. But at the same time, you can put Grogu back there too, to stand. You've got Grogu and Mando on the speeder bike. That's really, really super cute. The first thing I wanted to do is I want to make a trooper. So let's move the speeder bike out of the way so we can make a trooper. We've got some white here. It's been a while since I've played with regular Play-Doh. I used to do this all the time when I was little, but still feels the same. So you want to fill in as much as you can in that mold. And you want a little bit extra so that it is thick enough. And then just squeeze it shut. Hopefully I have enough in there. We'll find out. It did come out the sides a little bit. And you can take the extra, put it back in, peel him out carefully. I don't think his face came out real good, guys. But he's cute. The back came out great. I just didn't have enough of the Play-Doh in there. But he's really, really super cool. Lay you there. I'm going to open up the silver next so we can do the little Beskar shirt for Mr. Grogu. Grogu, we're going to do your shirt, buddy. So this one is just a mold. So you just put the Play-Doh in. Smush it so that it gets in there and gets the mold imprint on the front of it. You can take off the extra as you're smushing it in there. And then hopefully it'll peel out super, super easy. There we go. Got a little bit extra there. That came out really, really cool, guys. Look at that Beskar shirt. How awesome is that? So you can just stick it on the front of your Grogu. So he's got his little Beskar shirt. Let's do the back so that he has a full Beskar shirt. It's like almost a Beskar bar. It's not like his shirt, like the chainmail. But now he's got a full shirt, front and back. That's really, really super cool, dude. We're gonna try the little Sorgan frog in his foot. I love Play-Doh because you can reuse it over and over again as long as you keep it in the container and don't get it all dried out. We kind of have a frog. I kind of chopped his one hand off. Not looking real great on the frog, but I'm sure with a little bit of practice that will, you know, come easier. These on the bike are also cutting tools, so you can use it to, if you need to cut pieces of your Play-Doh, they can be used as cutting tools. Then we have Mando's hands with the Darksaber. So for this one, you should really use two different colors. So I will use the silver and the black. The only thing I don't like about doing that is then getting the colors apart from each other is sometimes really, really hard. But of course, we're gonna need Mando off the speeder bike for this. The speeder bike does do other stuff too, so I will show you that also. So keep watching. But we're gonna do a hand with Mando, and this one's a little scary because it's two different colors. So we're gonna do black for the glove, and this one you're actually gonna put on both sides of the mold, which is probably what I should have done with the Scout Trooper. And if I called him Stormtrooper earlier, sorry about that. And I'm going to do silver for the Darksaber. I know we can do multicolors on it, but I'm going to do silver for the Darksaber just so it sticks out a little bit. I know the blade on the Darksaber is really black, but we shall do it this way and see what we can come up with. So for this one, because it goes on Mando's hand, you're actually going to stick Mando's hand into the mold and close the mold around it, in theory. At least that's what the instructions say to do. Lots of Play-Doh coming out there. I put a lot in there on that one. And then when we open it up, carefully remove his arm. Everything had gone to one side, so that's good. Take the moldy stuff off. That actually came out pretty good, guys. Look at it. That's really, really super cool. So he's got the dark saber. He does stand really well. I like that also. I'm going to try to pull this apart as much as I can to keep the actual colors. And then we have the other one. Has his other hand, which you can do. I'm not going to do that one because I just did the other one and we saw how it comes out. So I would fill that all with black. Same thing. Close it around his hand so that he comes out with a big Play-Doh size hand to match the one holding the dark saber. That's really cool. And on the outside of those, we have these stampers. And this is probably the same thing I should have done with Grogu's shirt, which I can do that right now. It's a stamper. You don't actually have to push into the mold like I did. You just stamp it. See, no, I like the way I did it better because the actual design came out. But we're going to try the stamper with the Mudhorn skull. Push some of this out here. Make it flat. Make it big enough. And then we should be able to stamp a Mudhorn skull into the Play-Doh. A little bit. Comes out okay. I don't think I had it thick enough. But, oops, upside down. But we've got a Mudhorn skull there. And same thing, you would just take the other ones and just stamp them right in there. You can make some really cool art. Now the other thing was, we've got the mold to make the jetpack for Mando. I don't know if my hands are too warm today, but the Play-Doh's really, really sticky. But got the jetpack. It's not a perfect jetpack because I had to kind of grab the top of it. But then you can just stick it to the back of Mando so he has his jetpack. Or stick it to the back of Grogu. Stick it to whoever you want to stick it on. But let me clear all this so we can see how this works. So the speeder has a wheel on the front of it, so when you roll it over Play-Doh, it's going to cut out little bombs that you can shoot at the stormtroopers. I just need to make sure I have enough room here to make a few. So you just take that, roll it over, and I got 2 out of there. So let me get a little bit more so that we have a longer lead. I want it longer, a little bit thinner. Let's see. And I think my Play-Doh is just too warm because these are not coming out. One came out the way it's supposed to. So it's supposed to look like a little bomb. This is the problem of living in Southern California and having warm hands. So, didn't work as I was rolling it. Let me see if it works when I press it. That one's a little bit better. You can kind of see. But yeah, then they don't come apart real easy. But you're supposed to make 2 of these so that you can put them together to make one big bomb that is supposed to look like this. Maybe, again, if my Play-Doh was a little bit colder. Ooh, we've got, you can make other things. It's got this mold on the side. It's got a lightsaber mold. That's really cool. See, all kinds of fun stuff in this that I didn't know that was there from the product description. But you're also supposed to be able to shoot. So I think it goes there. And then you flip it up and it shoots. Not real great. Let's see. Okay, there's, you don't flip it up with your hand. There's a little button on the bottom of the speeder here. So when you do that, and it still flops. But hey, at least I know we've got the right thing going here. Ready? Alright, so it doesn't shoot very far, but it does shoot little red bombs at your little scout trooper, especially for smacking Grogu. But I redid him so you can see just how super cute he is. But for the most part, that is the way that you use this fun little set. Again, cutting tools, lots of little... Oh, you can make his entire Beskar armor. You've got the shoulder pad there. You've got the front pad there. This has a lot of molds in hidden places, so I'm gonna have to keep looking to see if there's anything else. But let me get this cleaned up and we will give you the information on cost and again where to get it. So it's been a while since I played with Play-Doh. I finally got the trooper to come out correctly, which is really cool. I will be putting him away though so that he doesn't dry up and I can use his Play-Doh for the other stuff. Little Mando and Grogu are really super cute. Love that this has a lot of hidden things that you can do on it. Super fun with the molds. Love the lightsaber one. I'll have to try all of these out and see what kind of fun things I can do. But this is awesome. Cost on this kit is $19.99, which isn't bad for everything that you get. It is, like I said, available now on Amazon, so I will put the link in the description of the video for you. And I think it's super fun. Rating it on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. It's like just at a totally rad. There's a couple things that didn't work, but it's really fun. And it brought out the inner kid in me to be able to play with Play-Doh again. Super fun. I'm gonna have to do some other fun things with it. But what do you think of it, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, right, Floppy Mando? We'll see ya later.